Welcome to episode number 53 of the Uncle Jimmy and Cousin Donnie show. We are live tonight with our man, Donnie Rollins, the champions of the Chicago Classic Tournament. How are you, Donnie? How are you, Cousin Donnie?
I'm doing awesome, man. This is fun. I'd never won shit in my life until this tournament.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
Well, I am very, very happy that you were able to contribute this weekend. The whole 6 innings that you pitched. Congrats,
on Sunday, Q did a really nice job of getting in the game and pitching some darn good innings. I'll tell you what, Saturday I was lights out though.
Yeah.
Couldn't beat me on Saturday.
Nothing wrong with that, Donnie. Nothing wrong with that. You know what? You're a part of a team for a reason.
That's right, man. What a crazy day. It was iron in the morning, high Y, circus, 45s, and flash. I mean, that's insane. To kind of go through that gauntlet of teams was unbelievable, truly.
So, if you had what's up, Mark? How are you, buddy?
There he is.
What's going on, Uncle Jimmy?
Take care of my cousin Donnie for me.
That's my cousin.
He said take care of me, I think.
Oh, I'll do my best, but he's a big margarita guy, so we're working on margaritas right now.
Look at
Nothing wrong with that.
Trophy here with us.
Yeah.
So Danny Marson was the MVP. He hit unbelievably all weekend. He played good in the outfield, short center, was up the middle for him. He batted like 680 through all those games that we played. He was on fire. But yeah, what a good day. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of color out there. Huh, Davey?
Yes, we did. What's up, boys? So, for those just joining the show, we definitely appreciated the Uncle Jimmy Cousin Donnie show. We wanted to hop on tonight, as we always do, with the champions of the tournament. Donnie's mic awful loud. I'm going to turn Donnie down a little bit. But that being said, obviously, congrats to Signature on winning this weekend's tournament. Donnie, where you at, Donnie? Let's not look at the ceiling.
We are currently at a Hooters, but I just can't hear you that well, so I'm putting the mic close to my ear.
Okay, turn your phone up. That'll work.
We're hanging out with some lovely ladies over here at Hooters in Melrose Park.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Tell us about what was the toughest game this weekend for you guys?
Circus was on fire. They were on top of us early. I think they were beating us by 5-6 runs, and their lineup is insane. I mean, they don't have a bad hitter in that lineup, to be very honest with you. They did a really nice job of getting me out of the game, and then Q went in and pitched fantastic, and then we just hit the ball. We scored 20 runs that game, so just to be able to kind of fight back and really kind of pick each other up, and that Circus team is unbelievable. And then obviously 45s went down to the last out. I mean, it was unbelievable that it was a bang call at first base to make the decision on if we were to win that game or not. It was super close. It was unbelievable. And then, Flash is tough. Every time we play Flash, it's super tough. So a huge shout to those guys, and it was a heck of an afternoon. I mean, Flash was darn good, to be honest. They got a lot of good hitters in that lineup.
So let's talk about that 45 call a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you feel he was safe at first? Because from where I was standing, he actually did look safe.
Well, let's ask him. Hey, Greg, were you safe at first in the 45s game?
Say that again.
Okay, awesome. Greg, were you safe at first on the 45s game?
Hell yeah, I was safe.
There you go.
I'll be honest. He looked safe from where I was.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tough way to lose if you're a 45 guy, of course. Bang bang call, but
It don't matter
definitely
anyway. Hey, listen, he owed us 2 calls anyway, so that was the one call he owed us.
I understand. Hey, tell G Unit to get on his private jet,
He blew one call
G5.
over there. What was the other call he blew?
He
All
said,
right.
G5, get on your private jet.
And what the trophy at, bro?
Trophy's right there.
Hey, Jimmy, it goes home with me. Hey, I'm bringing it to Washington Park. They're going to be so pissed.
He's got to get on his private jet to take that to Washington Park. So,
That's right.
so
That's
Donnie,
right.
you said Danny Marsden was the MVP this weekend. Who else played well for Signature?
I mean, our outfield played really well. Ty McCullough over there, see the man, hit his butt off all weekend. Our infield played solid. You know who was really good was Brian Haas at third base. I mean, defensively, he was unbelievable. And a couple key hits down the stretch for us. And honestly, Scar got hurt early in the day on Sunday. Scar got hurt. I believe Scar got hurt in the Circus game, and he had to go out. He couldn't even walk. So to put Brian Haas in that game and then have him play the way he did was unbelievable for our Signature team. I mean, you can't replace Scar. I mean, he's
No,
elite.
no,
He's top tier.
no disrespect to Scar, but it was almost a blessing in disguise that the way Haas played today.
That's right. He played so darn good, and it's hard to lose Scar's bat in the lineup because he hits the ball so darn hard. But unbelievable job from Brian Haas to come in and play a really good game for us today. I mean, he played fantastic.
So is Sal's cheap ass or Beto's cheap ass buying you guys any dinner tonight?
I think Sal's paying for dinner, so we're gonna order as many fucking margaritas as we can.
Nothing wrong with that.
Jimmy, how
Spend
are
that.
you feeling? Because you guys
I,
played a couple games earlier. You guys played a couple good games earlier in the day, and then Circus hit at the end of that game.
Yeah, you know, we played a tough game against Circus. There was one play in that game, as I felt, kind of changed the momentum in that game. We had a guy thrown out at home, um, up 9-6, and it just kind of flipped the momentum going into the sixth inning. And Circus put it to us in the last couple innings, and made the game not so close in the last couple innings. But that, you know how it is. That's the way major softball is. So. But one thing, Donnie, you know, I wanted to ask you as we talk about the weekend. Uh, you mentioned Danny Marsden, you mentioned Matt Menizzi, Mark Menizzi. Who was the guy that kind of stood out this weekend for you guys that was kind of like stepped up to the plate and made it happen?
Under the radar kind of guy, you mean?
Yep.
Man,
I mean, I know it can't be you. You only played 6 innings all weekend.
what a jerk. I pitched all day, all right? I got rocked in only 3 of the 4 games.
Okay.
Under the radar guy from this weekend?
I would say Q, right?
Yeah. Q
Q?
pitched really, really good. Q did awesome. So
Yeah.
Q, this
Honestly, under the radar guy, Ty.
Ty McCullough for sure.
Ty
I
hit
mean,
unbelievable.
Ty did a really nice job of hitting and then, fielding in right field. He really did. So, I mean, Q was unbelievable.
What about
Really.
Spencer? What about Spencer Mahoney? Kind of under the radar.
That guy right there?
Yeah.
He's not really an under the radar kind of
Most under the
guy.
radar guy I've ever seen.
People expect a 6'5" guy to catch a couple line drives at shortstop. I'm not giving him all that credit. Matt Menizzi hit the crap out of the ball too, to be honest, and played a really good first base defensively.
Hey, I'm about to go live on Washington Park.
Honestly, I would say Q and Ty McCullough did a really nice job under the radar for holding it down. I mean, those guys, they battled it. Q, I gotta hand it to Q, man. I didn't put him in a good spot to win many games, but he did so darn good for us.
Yeah, he definitely came in, saved your ass for sure. But you know what, Donnie? Hey, that's okay. That's what team's about sometimes. And there's going to be times where you're going to have to go in and save him and vice versa. So, you know what? Celebrate this win, my man. Enjoy it. It's always a good time to win a tournament. I'm just happy you're able to win your first one.
Jimmy, I have a question for you.
Sure.
I know that you and the wife and the kids got into a little bit of a scary situation on this weekend. You want to give an update as to how everybody's feeling and how everybody's doing?
Yeah, first want to say thank you to everyone, obviously, who, reached out, supported me, my family, my kids. We had an extremely scary situation Thursday night where we were in a head-on collision, 45 miles an hour both ways on a two-lane road, and I'm just happy to be here, Donnie. And honestly, my kids, obviously we're battered up a little bit. My wife has a couple broken ribs. At the time we thought she broke her legs, but it's definitely it was a scary situation for sure. And like I said, I mean, unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the game Thursday night for our Hex team, but I was able to get out there the last 2 days, which was it was just happy to be. I was just happy to be out there after what took place Thursday. So
Yeah.
once again, just obviously we had a ton of people reach out. I just want to say thank you for everyone that did. I know it does mean a lot, and I hope that never happens to anybody. It's especially with the kids in the car. I was very scared. One of the most scary parts of my life, to be honest with you. So
We are all keeping you in our thoughts, and when I heard that Thursday, I was shocked. Like, where is Jimmy? He's not at the game, and it's weird for you to miss the game. So it must have been something extreme, and it was. So I'm glad that everybody's doing okay, and that the wife's good. That was weird. That the wife's good and everybody's good. So I just wanted to
yeah,
check in with you and see how you're feeling.
hey, I definitely appreciate you, asking. And I know the wife was out all weekend. I know she's sore,
Yeah,
as you can imagine.
and she still went
But
to all the
all is
games.
good.
She
Yeah,
still went
she
to all the
did.
games. So
She's a trooper. There's no doubt
definitely,
about that. So
definitely, man.
it was definitely, it was good to get her out of the house after the situation. And I know we're going to be going to see some doctors and things like that this week just to make sure that everything's okay. As you know, I mean, a couple days after the crash is usually the worst days about what happened. So, but you know what? I'm just glad that that's past us, and hopefully that never ever happens again.
Yeah, I agree. That's scary shit. You wouldn't wish that on anybody. So
No, yeah, absolutely. So, one of the things I wanted to ask you, I know Danny's not out with you guys tonight, but uh, Danny really had the home run ball working this weekend. Is that something that he's been doing more and more as of
no,
late? Is that no?
Danny, honestly, has just been hitting like low line drives, like singles and doubles for us. I mean, the thing that's great about Danny is that when he goes, signature tends to go with him. I mean, he's a
Yeah,
great leadoff guy. When he gets on base, we've got guys that move him over or move him in, pretty easily. So when Danny gets to second or third, it's a run. It's a guaranteed run. So I mean, it's nice for Danny. He hadn't been hitting any home runs, to be honest with you. I mean, at the major level, it's very difficult to hit a home run, in my opinion. You have to hit the ball very far, and you've got to be fast.
yep.
Unless you're Robbie Grisano, I don't know how the hell he keeps hitting home runs. He was unbelievable today for you guys. So yeah, Danny was awesome, man, and I'm really happy for Danny because came over from Impact. He wanted to go to a winning team and just wanted to play on a winning roster. And dang, man, he did so darn good today and yesterday and Thursday that he 100% deserves the MVP. We got guys like Spencer and Mark Manizzi that are going to be star players. But Danny stood out in that group of guys, which is unbelievable. So,
Yeah.
but our outfield, Greg Fleming is so good. I mean, nothing to left field is a hit, and people are starting to recognize that. So for Danny to stand out in this group of people is fantastic. So he was really, really good.
Hey, and that's what you need. You need that third, fourth star to really step up over the course of a weekend. So I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you this though: how does it feel to be the co-host and the guest?
It's cool actually. This is good stuff. I like this. I'll switch.
Well,
I'll switch.
well,
It's
don't get used to it.
Are you getting a rapid fire for me or what?
No, no rapid fire. No rapid fire.
All right, all right.
All right. But we are going to talk about. Obviously, we talked about the tournament. Let's talk about the championship a little bit. You guys were down 8-2 going into the fifth inning. You guys came back, tied the game, then took the lead and won it. I guess in the last inning, you guys walked them off. There were some controversial calls in that game, say the least. But talk to me a little bit about the championship. What was your guys' thought process? I know after winning the first one, what your thought, but that first game down 7-5 going into the last inning. What were you guys thinking?
You know, there were some crucial calls in that game that could have probably gone either way. In terms of our thought process, we had just been playing so darn good and hitting and scoring a lot of runs that we knew that if we rotated that to the top, Danny Marson just showed up, so we're going to get him, Jimmy. But MVP, 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 Danny, come over here, son.
I gotta go do the show now.
There he is. No peeing. There he is. MVP. All right.
What's up, Danny?
How you doing?
About time someone in that room looks handsome.
we got a real handsome team over here. Real handsome.
A lot of red on the face.
That's true. We do have a handsome team. But I want to take you through.
All right, now for you, Donnie. Back to Danny really quick. Let me ask Danny a question. Hey, Danny, how did it feel to hit your ass off this whole weekend, my man?
Oh, really good, man. I don't even know, man. I kind of blacked out a little bit, but having everyone on this team hit really well, so it helped. You know, it helped. Everyone hit, so I knew if I made an out, the next person was getting a hit. So we had a lot of guys.
You didn't make many outs this weekend, so I just wanted to say thank you for picking up Donnie all weekend long.
Donnie had some big hits. That led to the top big innings.
Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Look at this MVP award that he's got. This is your favorite guy. This is the George Bliss MVP award.
Oh, George Bliss.
George Bliss got his name on the MVP.
Oh.
But yes, Danny was unconscious at the plate. I mean, even his bat swings were like singles and doubles, right? Like just finding a way to get the ball into the outfield, and he runs the bases really well. So anything into the outfield is a double for him.
Put it back to Danny. Let me ask Danny a question. Danny, how does it feel to get more hits on a Sunday than Donnie Rollins had all year?
This is not about me. This is about him.
Yeah,
I asked him a question.
Answer the question. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Yeah, I can't lie about that.
Fucked up. This show sucks.
Hey, cousin Donnie, I only love you, buddy. I only make fun of you because I love you. Remember that.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it.
All right.
So a while ago, was it 2 years ago when West beat you for the batting title?
Yeah.
So 2 years ago, I want to tell this story. Danny was playing with Impact, and he was at Major Nationals. So at Major Nationals, Danny hit like 640, and he was like, I'm assured for the batting title. I've got this. And then West Shannon hit like 720 in that tournament. So this is a little revenge at West Shannon for beating him in the batting title. Danny went and got himself an MVP. So that probably feels great, though, huh?
Yeah, no, that felt really good, man. I don't know. I had a lot of fun this weekend. Something about the hot Saturdays and Sundays just get me going.
Hey, Donnie, ask him how's the transition from Impact to Signature this year? How's it been?
It's good. It's been, obviously really good. I love all those guys on Impact, so moving over here was very strategic, very tough. But I wanted to make a move that, not only brought me up to that next level, but also had people I was comfortable with. I played with Mark, Matt, Scar, Baytall, early Impact years. Donnie and I got to know each other over the last couple of years. Greg and I got to know each other over the last couple of years. So, it wasn't just leaving Impact to join a different team. It was leaving Impact to join a team where I felt like I knew a lot of guys and felt comfortable with.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. And not only that, but you get to sit next to my co-host, Donnie Rollins.
Playing next to Spencer is easy.
Yes, playing next to Spencer is easy. I'll tell you what, one guy that I
Donnie, Spencer who?
Spencer who, that's right. He did commit to Iowa, by the way.
He did, my man.
He committed to Team Jagoff, by the way.
Spencer Mahoney, that is. Yes, I know him very well.
Correct, he's in. But yeah, Danny makes a good point. Like, he got so comfortable playing with these guys over the fall and in the last couple of years, but the transition for him was easy, and he's obviously a stud. So this is cool, man. I never won any, like, the best tournament finish I've ever had is second place at B Nationals. And now this. I mean, this is unbelievable, right? Was this your first major tournament win?
Yeah, we took third in Nationals 2 years ago, and that was probably the best one we had, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
The first one's always the best one. You always remember it. So
Right.
the only bad thing is there's no team in the last 5 years that ever won multi tournaments in a season. So
True. So we got 45s that won North South, and then you had
Flash,
Flash, and then we just hit.
and you guys. So we got major nationals and Forest Park left.
That's right.
So
That's right.
let me ask Danny the question before we get to the lines.
Yeah,
Danny,
hit me.
so obviously congratulations on this weekend, tremendous
Thank
weekend,
you.
way to hit your ass off. But I have to ask you the question. I know you guys are out and about, so we're not going to do rapid fire with you. But one of the things I wanted to ask you is if there was anything in softball right now you'd like to change about the game of softball to make it better, what would it be?
That's a good question. I liked your idea that you said the other day about those tournaments. Starting just trying it, trying a different format, seeing how it goes. That single elimination, that first round, I kind of like that idea. Changing softball though, other than that, I can't think of anything.
At the moment, Jimmy,
Yeah.
Danny loves softball.
Yeah,
he wouldn't change a single thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that idea, that first round elimination for Thursday, and then trying to work your way into that round of 16, that's probably what you're getting at, right?
Yeah, because sometimes these tournaments drag on a little long. Life gets mad, but so
That's right.
we'll be good though in the long run.
Jimmy, who else do you want to talk to at this table?
Who's over there? Let's see.
We got Sal's over there.
Yeah,
Guard.
we're not talking to Sal. Next guy.
We got Matt Menezes down there. Spencer. Ooh, the margaritas are coming in, which is wonderful. Daddy did.
Daddy did. I apologize.
You kidding?
We're out of food.
Son of a bitch.
Can you salt or
Yes, you can. That's fine.
Which one?
Salt.
Salt? Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, cousin Donnie, don't they know who you are?
Son of a bitch, man. This place sucks.
Yeah. Don't they know who you are? Hey,
Fucking down.
the fans are asking for Big Mark Menezes. Is he around?
He's not an interview guy. I don't think Coach Mark Menezes would want to be on. No, he would not be. He said put on Big Mark Menezes. So.
Beat red right now. He would not look good.
No, I don't think he wants to do it.
Tell him Uncle Jimmy's on the phone. He'll play. He'll get on.
Hey, Coach Mark. Uncle Jimmy wants to ask you a question for our show. Oh, he's doing it.
Down and pick up the check and I'll answer it.
There you go.
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, you know what? I got the chance to talk to you today at third base. Tell me how proud you are of these guys for coming back to the losers bracket and winning this thing.
You know what? It was really just a great team effort. Everybody worked together. Everybody picked each other up, battled, came from behind a couple times and had a few calls, didn't go our way, but just really proud. They played their butts off today.
Well, and the other thing I want to tell you is you told me Danny Marsden was hitting his ass off all day. Obviously, he was.
Yes.
You called that out in the beginning of the game, which is a tremendous thing.
Yeah, he was. He really had a great tournament. He was just on fire. So hitting the ball great.
What is the one guy besides the MVP that really stood out to you today?
I didn't hear it. MVP.
Who's the one guy besides Danny that stood out to you today?
You know what? I think
Hold the phone down, Danny.
Greg had a left field. I think Greg had a great tournament in left field. He really was able to go get and that was hit his way. Made the throws, got a couple key hits for us. Got the game winner against 45s. We walked them off. So he had a real solid tournament as well. Big pickup for us.
Yeah, no, I can't agree more. From what I saw from the sidelines, it was a tremendous day for him. So, just wanted to say congrats, Mark.
Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it. All right, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
That's great insight from one of the best third base coaches in the game.
Yes, 100%. Donnie cheated. He talked on the ball.
What did he say? Oh yeah.
Mike Trump said that you did the hot talk on the ball. That's fine.
That's right. That's right. Is that Timmy Kornkowski? Timmy got a really nice hit off today. I will hand it to him.
Yeah. Timmy gets his fair share of hits. That's all I can say.
And Timmy actually wanted to pitch today for Circus.
He did. And I think what did he last? Couple innings?
What'd you say?
What did he last? I think he pitched more than you today.
No, I think he lasted one more inning than he did.
Oh, okay. So, Donnie, I'm not going to keep you much longer, but let's get into these first round games. Are we able to pull up the score on some of those first round games?
I won't be able to on my end because I'm using my phone to do the stream. If you have them in front of you, that'd be awesome.
All right. Well, I have the lines in front of me. Grab somebody else's phone.
I'm sorry?
Grab somebody else's phone and go on Game Changer. Let's see the first round game scores.
Hey, do you have Game Changer on your phone? Let me see.
I didn't sleep last night.
I'm going to get it from Dave Navarro.
Take your time.
Pop said it's really loud by me over here. I apologize. We're all at Hooters.
It is super loud.
I apologize about that, Jim.
That's okay. That's okay. You guys are celebrating. That's what the show's about, having fun, promoting the game. Happy to see that you guys are out.
Dave, let's see the scores from the first round games. Go on Game Changer. I want to see the scores from the first round games if you can find it. We'll get it in just a sec. Here we go.
Take your time.
Thank you, sir. All right.
I'll throw you.
Start with the 45s in the first round.
All right. Thursday, June 20th.
That's like the Australian Shepherd.
Go ahead. What was the first one?
45s. I had -7.5.
They beat Whale 9-4.
So Whale was a cover, 0-1. Signature -3.5. First game.
We won 6-4.
Loser. March -5.5.
They won 22-2.
Very good. High Y -6.5. 1 and 2.
They covered 11-1.
2 and 2. Flashback -8.5.
They won 14-1.
Beautiful. 3 and 2. Money line -3.5.
All that happened is instead of her, like,
Jimmy, great line. Money line 1. Hold on.
Against Shucks.
I think they won 10-6.
Beautiful. Shooters -1.5.
Shooters and hold on, I'm losing it. They won. Wait a second. Hey, who are they playing?
First game. They drew into prime time. I know that.
That's right. So they played. Where the hell is this can? It's not on here.
So right now we're 4 and 2.
It says they won 6-3.
6-3. So that's a cover. It's 5 and 2. Circus -6.
They won 14-7.
Wow. So I won by the hook. I won by one run there. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I was 6 and 2 on the lines on with the favorites. So that's
Nice.
not a bad Thursday night.
That's really good, Jim. Those are good lines. People
Pretty
make
good
a lot of
lines.
money.
Not bad. So, hey, man, I want to say congratulations. I know we were going to do a quick little show for you guys being out tonight. You guys enjoy yourself. You have a good time. Anything else, Donnie, you'd like to add before we sign off?
No, man. This is pretty darn cool. I will tell you, it's fun to win some stuff. So I'm appreciative of this group of guys, and I'm appreciative of you of just putting this on the show today and kind of doing an impromptu show with us, and it lets our guys kind of speak freely, and we're happy about that. So I'll let you go, man, and thank everybody for coming out and watching. And
yep. So I definitely want to say thank you for everyone following the Uncle Jimmy Cousin Donnie page, obviously sponsored by the Beacon Tap. We will be back next Sunday night live. We will have a guest. We have Papa Hops coming. We have a lot of cool events coming. I'd like to get on Bobby Lopez as well about his event on July 11th. So a lot of cool, interesting things showing up. So Donnie, you enjoy yourself tonight. We're gonna cut it short. You guys go have some fun at Hooters and order some crab legs on my boy Sambo.
Thanks, Jimmy. I'll talk to you, man. Thank you.